Okay, hi. Gonna take a shot of some blue raspberry 99. I gotta get up early tomorrow. See, I missed. Yeah, so just shot and, you know. So I'm gonna talk about the sixth film in the All the Haunts Be Ours folklore horror movie box set from 7 films. It was great. Um, it's exactly what I was expecting and wanted from this box set. And it was one of the movies, like, they have a long trailer for it. Severin has a long trailer for the box set. And when they showed the scenes from Tilbury, it's a great word to say. Say it. Say Tilbury. That was one of the films that, like, sealed the deal for me to order it. And yeah, it's an Icelandic film. It's set in the 40s in World War II, when I guess the British had gone to Iceland. So it's about this guy. What's his name? His name's like Andron or something. I can't remember. And he's like a swimmer. He lives in a small town, and like he swims in his local pool. But he wants to practice in a bigger pool in Reykjavik. So he moves there, and like, he's a total, like, he's a nice dude. Little kind of a goofball, a little bit. He's just like an innocent dude. And he's like friends with the local priest, who like has a daughter that he was friends with when he was little. And the priest is like, say hi to my daughter, check up on her. And he's like, yeah, sure. So he goes to Reykjavik, and it's in the first act of the film. It's just about him, but the Brits are kind of dicks to him. And I was like, why, like? And then they say just because they're backwoods people, like they're hicks, so they kind of totally disregard him. So anyway, a Tilbury. It's weird. It's a weird Icelandic folklore thing. So they explain it in the beginning. It's like when, I guess in olden times, when like you couldn't produce as much butter, like when your wife or your mom or your sister, they couldn't churn enough butter to feed everybody. Yeah, it's so bizarre. Like, um, so that you take a human rib. I don't know how you're gonna get a human rib. I mean, you can get a human rib. You wrap it in wool. They put it between their breasts, and they get communion wine, and they pour that down like the cleavage, and from that a Tilbury will be born, which is like, they call it an imp. And what it does, it goes to like all the neighboring farms and sucks all the milk from the cows and sheep, and it comes back to the woman, and it says like, I'm full of milk for you, mommy. And the woman is supposed to say, well, let it out, son. And the Tilbury vomits up the milk. They call it Tilbury butter, and that's how you get, if you're in desperate times, that's how you get your milk and butter. But the woman grows like a third nipple on the inside of her thigh, and the Tilbury sucks, I think it's the blood, he sucks her blood out in return. It's weird. It's so weird. So one of his old friends, I don't think it was the girl maybe it was, but because there were like 3 girls that he was friends. Yeah, it was kind of confusing. It's only an hour, and but one of these girls that he was like childhood friends with, there was 2 of them. She's spawned a Tilbury, but like, I don't know why. Like, it's weird because there's chocolate involved. She's making chocolate, but there's never a reason given why I thought she was doing it just because she's like kind of a slut. She's just a bad girl that will do, she just does bad things just for the hell of it. She doesn't need butter. She doesn't need milk. She's fine. The soldiers like, and it's weird because the Tilbury is posing as a British major, but he's got a weird nose. He's got like an extra big nose. So that's the only way you can tell. And he's small. I guess the Tilburys are small. He's still weirdo. The actor was really good who played the Tilbury, and the main actor, the Andrin. I'm just gonna call him Andrin. He was really good too. I thought he's really, when he finds out, like, there's a part one of his female friends tells him that the girl, I can't remember her name, that she's like seeing an officer and he's married. He flips out kind of. He's like, how could she see a married man? It's like, it's totally terrible. And like he even has to like sit down and like take it in. And her friend's like, well, he like gives her stuff and she gives him stuff, but it's the Tilbury. So yeah, and he's trying to stop. He finds out. He knows what a Tilbury is. So he wants to stop it. So that's pretty much the whole movie. And there's a lot of like, I guess social stuff for the Icelandic people when they were invaded by the Brits, because they just like take over and like they take all the girls and just treat everyone like crap. And still, why? Like, because they're white. Like, British people are white people. Icelandic people are like super white people. Why don't they just treat them normally like they would treat another British person? But the Tilbury stuff, when like he vomits up the butter, is really gross and it's nasty and disgusting. I loved it. And he's always like, when he sucks on her thigh nipple, he enjoys it so much. And I was trying to think like I can't think of a movie I've seen like this. The only thing it closely, not even closely, but somewhat reminded me of was like a weird Monty Python skit. I'm getting a buzz. Like a Monty Python skit, a little bit of bad taste. Even though the way he kind of looks sometimes, a bit of Leprechaun. But Leprechaun's like a folk tale thing too. And then there's a dance scene that I really liked in the middle of it. These Icelandic girls, I thought they were Swedish, but then they say they're Iceland, and I found out it's Iceland. They're pretty much the same, I guess. They were pretty. And then there's a final. There's not much of a body count. I was hoping it would be gory, but now that I watched it yesterday. Now thinking back, I'm glad it is what it is. It's just its own kind of weirdness, its own kind of disgustingness. It does have a climax with some killings, and then it ends. The ending wasn't the greatest, but I didn't understand it really. But that just added to how good it was, because like I was like, why is she doing this? How, like, are people going along with this? How is the Tilbury a soldier or major? Yeah, and I guess because it's just, I've never seen that's what's great about this set. Like, I've never seen the Leptirica that was like that was a Yugoslavian film. Lake of the Dead was Swedish. And Tilbury is Icelandic. And it has a commentary that I'm really interested in this film. There's really not, like, look for it. It's not on YouTube. I think this set is the only place you could see it. I guess because it's only an hour. It's like 59 minutes, maybe 60 minutes. I would have watched another hour about this Tilbury thing and the whole like British, Icelandic, what was going on between them. it's like one of his swimming coaches a Nazi, like this total Nazi sympathizer. Um, yeah, it was just I really enjoyed it. I want to give it a 5 Hands of Fate, but it's 4 just because it's just so unique. It's so original. It, it's one of the best things I've seen right now. But then I like um, Boxer's Omen and The Seventh Curse and Mystics in Bali. But Tilbury is just so different. Yeah, but yeah, it sucks. Like I don't know where you could see it for this box set. It's like $187. Yeah, it's not worth for one movie. But man, if I could record a Blu-ray onto to VHS, I would if you wanted it, but I can't. So I don't know where you can see it, but yeah, maybe that's good. Like it'll become like this sought after film it's from 1987. And there's some like short films on there, and it has a commentary that I'm really interested in listening to. But yeah, Tilbury was just I really got into like I was halfway through it before because I have like the time on my Blu-ray player, and I was like 35 minutes in before I even looked at the time. But yeah, this is what it's what I paid $187 for, was to find something like this. So Eyes of Fire, Lepterica was really good. I already knew about V, and now Tilbury. I'll watch it again. Maybe like I don't want to burn out on it. So maybe like once a year. And Tilbury looks cool. Oh, well, no, it doesn't look cool. He's just like kind of gross and nasty. He's got claws and just vomits. So okay, Tilbury. Yeah, it's a great movie. I don't know. Find it somewhere later.